Alright, then ICAN student, Adedamola Jaiye, your ICAN exams buddy. Okay, yeah, this is the ICAN exams is not about how fast, but how well you actually going about your studies. Okay, somebody asked me recently that what's the speed at which I should go through or go at reading my books. Should I do maybe 3 topics per day, 4 topics per day, and all those other things? And how fast will I move? And I had to tell the person that it actually depends on you. There is no standard say like you have to do this number of topics per day. The most important thing is that for every part you are reading, are you actually understanding and comprehending it? So there's no essence saying you have covered the syllabus and you can't solve past questions on 40% of the syllabus. What have you covered? The whole essence or the primary essence of preparing for the exam is to pass the exams, right? Okay, so if you want to pass the exams, that means it's not just about the speed or how much you have covered. Some people like, I've gotten to chapter 18 and honestly when you give them past questions to solve, they start fumbling. So how should you go about it? I'm not disputing the fact that you also have to move with speed, right? Because you have to cover as much of the syllabus as possible before your exams are here. But as much as you have to move with speed, you have to balance it with understanding, and please note, being able to solve questions on everywhere you are reading. As one of the best ways to test whether you are going too fast or too slow is that for every part you are reading, so let's say today you are reading FR and you have just done IFRS 13 fair value measurement, go and find the past question and solve one or two. If you can solve, then you can comfortably move to the next topic. You are doing PM, you just did relevant costing, find past questions on it. So that's the way to test whether you're understanding what you are reading and you're not just doing like you just want to fulfill the righteousness and say that you have covered your study pack back to back. It's not about the speed, it's about how well. In fact, for me, I rather prefer you read and can solve questions on 60% of the syllabus before exams, and that gives you a higher probability of passing, rather than say you have covered 85% of the syllabus and you can't solve questions on 10% of what you said you have covered. So the next time, please don't just focus on speed. Don't just focus on, I want to cover as much as possible. I want to understand and I want to be able to solve questions on as much as possible. Okay, so thank you again, Adedamola Jaiye, your ICAN exams buddy.